Let's shift it into second gear for the week and a Tuesday edition of AutoWeek TV. Here's what's going on. In the wake of reports that thousands of ticket holders couldn't get to last Saturday's race at Kentucky Motor Speedway due to traffic jams, the track's owner is offering a ticket exchange program. Speedway Motorsports says Kentucky fans who didn't get in can get tickets for NASCAR races at its other tracks this season. Those tracks are in New Hampshire, Tennessee, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Texas, or at next year's race in Kentucky. Prior to Kentucky's move, track owners in Michigan, Indianapolis, and Talladega offered jilted fans tickets for their tracks this year. A Texas lawsuit challenging a state payout of $25 million for a Formula One race in Austin has been dropped for now. The suit claimed that the state comptroller didn't have the authority to make the payment, which will go to F1 commercial boss Bernie Ecclestone as a fee to stage the race. The plaintiffs say they have until the time the payment is made, which is scheduled to be the end of this month, to refile their suit. The Associated Press reports that General Motors has decided to sell a diesel-powered version of the Chevy Cruze in the U.S. A diesel Cruze would be rated at about 50 miles per gallon on the highway. Sources say the diesel Cruze is at least 2 years away, and there's no word on whether the Buick Verano, which is based on the Cruze platform, would also get a diesel option. Finally for today, editors Roger Hart and Ken Ross take us for a drive in the BMW 650i Convertible.
All right, I'm Roger Hart. I'm the executive editor of AutoWeek.
And I'm Ken Ross, creative director for AutoWeek.
We're driving here in this BMW 650i Convertible.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day for it. The sun is shining. The glow off of my head is going well. So
I had to cover mine up because the sun's just a little bit too hot for me with the top down. I give credit to BMW for taking this car and going away from the trend, which is the folding hardtops, which a lot of car companies have gone now with higher end convertibles. And they've stayed with the traditional cloth top, and the cloth top is pretty well insulated, although I know during a pretty heavy rainstorm I was driving in that could definitely hear the rain pounding on it.
Yeah, same with me. You could really hear the rain, but it wasn't as bad as you would think a cloth top would be. I found the ride comfortable. It was a quiet ride. It accelerated as well as it needed to.
Yeah, under the hood is that the 4.4 liter V8. It's a V8 that we've kind of fallen in love with from BMW's twin turbocharged, push out 400 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque. It's this is a heavy car. It's a couple of tons going down the road, so you like having that extra horsepower and that extra torque to push everything around. And this thing will get up and go when you want it to. That's one of the beautiful things about it.
Right, and as well as the beautiful package inside. The interior is fantastic on this thing. I believe it's an all-new interior for this.
It is. It's sort of the upgraded interior that all of the big sedans are getting, the 5, the 6, and the 7.
Okay.
The nav screen and the entertainment screen is a little bit more integrated with the dash.
Yeah, and it looks fantastic. The ceramic in here is fantastic. The wood is great. They did a nice job on it.
Yeah, the only downside I would see with this car, Ken, is living in Michigan. We just don't get too many days like this to enjoy a convertible.
You're right. Well, there is another downside because, with outfitted the way it is tipping $100 grand on this one. So.
Yeah, it takes a dent, puts a dent in the wallet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does put a little dent in the wallet. But I guess if you can afford it, then this is a good car to spend $100 grand on.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it, Roger. That's our review on the 650i, BMW 650i. I'm Ken Ross with AutoWeek.
I'm Roger Hart with AutoWeek. It's a great day here for an open-top drive. What do you say
Absolutely.
we go do some more driving?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Thanks, guys. That's a perfect car for summertime cruising. Let's end today with a little shout-out to disc jockey Steve Dahl. It was 32 years ago today that he etched his name in Chicago history with Disco Demolition Night at Comiskey Park.
It's part for a radio station promotion called Anti-Disco. Between games at tonight's doubleheader, a local disc jockey blew up disco records in center field, and a crowd responded by rushing the field. Police moved in, and it took them a considerable amount of time. A bonfire had been built in the middle of center field. Police tried to clear the unruly crowd, pushed them out. Finally got them off the field, although, again, it took a long time. Perhaps some arrests, it's hard to tell. Some people appear to be taken into custody. We don't know the exact nature of everything that's gone on out there so far.
Thanks for watching today's edition of AutoWeek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on AutoWeek.com, in AutoWeek magazine, and in AutoWeek's iPad edition.